Official QLs. FIFA has just dismissed Real Madrid's complaint regarding the Negreira case, and Barça is celebrating as if we had won every trophy in the world. This is a monumental victory, a decisive blow that leaves the Madridistas crying in ridicule, exposed as the envious fools they are. Meanwhile, we, Barça, can finally be at peace and look to the future with our heads held high. Come on, Barça, because this is the beginning of a golden era under our president and Hansi Flick. Imagine the scene. The Madrid directors with their long faces, watching their Machiavellian plan crumble before global football justice. If you're a passionate QL like me, with blue and garnet blood, subscribe to the channel now and like it so we can celebrate this victory together and continue defending Barça against all the haters. Do it now. Join the QL family. They filed this complaint with FIFA, alleging corruption in refereeing due to Barça's payments. Enriquez Negreira, former vice president of the Technical Committee of Referees. But FIFA said a categorical no, acknowledging there is no basis for international sanctions and that the matter remains in the hands of Spanish justice, with no evidence of irregularities affecting global football. This is a triumph for true QLs. For those who defended tooth and nail that these payments were for legitimate reports, nothing to do with influencing matches. Remember, the case broke in 2023 when it was revealed that Barça had paid over €7 million to Negreira's companies between 2001 and 2018, but we always maintained it was for technical advice, standard practice in football. And now, FIFA confirms that their accusations are just smoke, a desperate move by Madrid to destabilize us. The Madridistas are left in total ridicule, crying in corners while Barça breathes peace and focuses on the future. But let's not stop our initial euphoria, because this FIFA rejection is much more than just news. It's a turning point that allows Barça to leave the shadows behind and move forward serenely. Our president, with his strategic vision and unwavering defense of the club, along with Hansi Flick, the coach who won the Bundesliga with Bayern in 2020 with a record points total and the historic sextuple, are guiding Barça toward a bright future. Think about how Madrid, in its eternal jealousy, tried to internationalize the Negreira case to smear us, but FIFA slammed the door in their faces, making it clear there are no global ethical violations. They cry, they writhe in their ridicule, while we celebrate our regained peace. The club can now focus on building, on strengthening its foundations with our president managing finances and institutional battles masterfully, as in 2023 when we weathered the economic crisis to win the league with 88 points, leaving Madrid 10 points behind. Hansi Flick, with his high-pressing and deadly possession style, similar to what he used to crush rivals in the 2020 Champions League, is shaping a team focused on tomorrow, free from distractions. This is justice, QLs. The Madridistas who joined the criminal complaint in March 2023, alleging irregular payments, remain as clowns. Their tears are our fuel. Barça, at peace, looks to the future. Trophies, stability, greatness. This FIFA decision is a bomb for the QL, because for months we endured slander, biased headlines, and attacks of all kinds. But now, peace reigns. Our president, re-elected in 2021 with a mandate to revitalize the club, has fought on all fronts and is strengthening the technical direction. The perfect duo ensures that Barça is in good hands. The Madridistas cry over their failure, ridiculed before the whole world while we move forward. Imagine the dressing room now, focused, without the weight of baseless accusations. FIFA dismissed the complaint because it found no basis to act, referring everything to Spain, where the investigation continues without concrete evidence of corruption. This validates our position. The payments were for legitimate services, not manipulation. Madrid, jealous of our successes like the 2023 Super Cup, won 3-1 against them, resorts to dirty tactics but fails miserably. They are left in total ridicule, their lamentations echo, and Barça, at peace, plans the future with optimism. Hansi Flick, architect of 23 consecutive victories in 2020, imposes discipline and vision that complement our president's management, who stabilized the club financially. Let's progress logically. This peace allows US to invest in infrastructure, in the training center, in sustainable football. Come on, QLs, because the future belongs to us. Let's now delve into the heart of this legal victory. QLs, focusing on how FIFA categorically rejected Real Madrid's complaint regarding the Negreira case. They alleged that Barça's payments violated global ethical standards, demanding drastic sanctions like exclusion from international tournaments. But FIFA rejected it all, arguing a lack of evidence and jurisdiction, leaving the matter in local hands. This leaves the Madridistas crying in ridicule, exposed as failed conspirators, while Barça finally breathes peace and looks to the future. Our president, with his firm leadership, has defended the club at every instance, and now, with Hansi Flick at the helm, Barça is in good hands, focused on building a lasting legacy. Let's recall the facts. In 2023, the case revealed payments of €7.3 million for technical reports, something we have always explained as standard practice, with no refereeing influence. Madrid, in desperation, filed the complaint in 2024, but FIFA then said a categorical no. Similar to how UEFA allowed us to compete despite the pressures. They are left in total ridicule, their tears flow, and we celebrate the regained serenity. Hansi Flick, who won the DFBAL in 2020 with innovative tactics, now applies that mastery to lead Barça forward, complementing our president's vision, who has cleaned up debts and strengthened the institution. Let's continue with the logical progression of why this decision strengthens Barça. The Madridistas, seeing their complaint rejected, cry over their public failure, ridiculed before the global football community, while we, at peace, can plan without distractions. Our president navigated storms like the post-Bartomeu crisis, and with Flick, winner of the 2020 Champions League with a historic 8-2, the club moves forward with confidence. This is a hard blow for Madrid, who in 2023 joined the criminal complaints without success, remaining as pathetic, jealous fools. Peace allows Barça to invest in future projects like the renovation of the Camp Nou, with leaders who prioritize stability. Let's vary the rhetoric with passionate exclamations. What ridicule, Madridistas crying while we smile in peace. Hansi Flick imposes a total football style, preparing the ground for future successes, and our president ensures institutional support. Let's defend with intensity. The Negreira case was blown out of proportion, but FIFA confirms our innocence, leaving Madrid in shame. Let's progress. This serenity unites us, focusing on the future with the club in good hands. Let's exaggerate the cule passion. The Madridistas are left in eternal ridicule. Their complaints evaporate like smoke, and Barça, in absolute peace, shines under our president. And Flick, they tried to destabilize us but failed, now crying in their offices. Our leadership duo ensures prosperity, looking toward horizons of glory. Let's advance in this narrative of triumph. Cules, let's delve deeper into how FIFA's rejection exposes Madrid's weaknesses in the Negreira case. Their complaint, filed in 2024, alleged global conflicts of interest, but FIFA concluded there was no basis to proceed, referring everything back to Spain, where parts of the case were dismissed in 2023 for lack of evidence. The Madridistas cry in ridicule, humiliated by their failure, while Barça is finally at peace and looks to the future. Our president, with his tenacious defense, and Hansi Flick, who led Bayern to 82 points in the 2019-2020 Bundesliga, guide the club with mastery, ensuring a solid path. It reeks of merengue despair, left in ridicule before the world. The regained peace allows us to focus on long-term strategies like strengthening the academy and financial sustainability. Logical progression. This legal victory frees us, leaving the Madridistas in ridiculous tears while we move forward in serenity. Flick, with his impressive win rate, complements our president's management, who took on the reconstruction in 2021. Let's defend with heightened passion. The payments were legitimate. FIFA validates it, ridiculing Madrid. Let's vary with metaphors. It's like a boomerang hitting them back. They cry while we plan. The club is in good hands, looking to the future. Let's continue building this epic of justice and triumph. Cule, let's now deepen the historical context surrounding FIFA's rejection of Real Madrid's complaint regarding the Negreira case. A moment that will go down in football history as a triumph of justice over jealousy, redefining past narratives and projecting a bright future for Barça. Let's step back in time, Cules, to contextualize. This case, which exploded in 2023 with revelations of legitimate payments for technical reports to companies linked to Negreira over nearly 2 decades, was a turbulent chapter in the club's recent history, manipulated by Madrid to try to tarnish our glorious legacy. But FIFA put the final seal on it, rejecting any global sanctions due to lack of evidence of corruption, referring everything back to Spain and confirming there is no impact on the historical integrity of the sport. What historical ridicule for the Madridistas, who now cry bitterly, exposed in the history books as jealous antagonists whose plan collapsed. Meanwhile, Barça can finally claim a historical peace that allows us to honor our past and build a future without blemishes. Our president, with his deep respect for the club's history and his skill in preserving its legacy, has fought tirelessly on this front. United with Hansi Flick, the coach who wrote golden pages in Bayern's history with the sextuple in 2021, a style that revolutionized modern football, he ensures that Barça is in the hands of those who value tradition while innovating for the future. Consider the historical weight. Madrid, jealous of milestones like our 2023 league title with 88 points, tried in 2024 to internationalize the case, alleging ethical violations dating back in time. But FIFA aligned its verdict with historical precedents like Barça's resilience in past crises, ridiculing them and validating our narrative of integrity. The Madridistas are left in ridicule that tarnishes their own history, their historiographical tears flow, while we celebrate this peace that closes dark cycles. The logical progression invites us to connect this historical context with the future, ridiculing Madrid in a temporal continuum where their jealousy repeatedly fails, while Barça's peace becomes the bridge to eras of domination. The Madridistas, trapped in their historical ridicule, cry over a legacy tarnished by dirty tactics, contrasting with the serenity that allows Barça to weave its history with golden threads. Our president honors past figures with his management, and Flick, with his mark on history, winning record titles, infuses a vision that merges heritage and avant-garde. Let's defend with historical passion and cool arguments. We have always been a club of eternal values. FIFA ratifies it, leaving Madrid to cry in the forgotten pages of history. Let's vary with historical metaphors. It's like an epic chapter where the cool hero triumphs, ridiculing the Madridista villain for posterity. Let's intensify by exaggerating. The Madridistas, plunged into historical ridicule, shed tears that erase their past glories, while Barça, in eternal peace, writes volumes of future triumphs. And now, cules of my soul. If you love Barça as I do, with every fiber of your being, subscribe to the channel immediately. Like this video and share it so the world knows we are an unstoppable force. Do it now. What do you think of this epic FIFA rejection? Do you think the Madridistas will continue to cry in ridicule or will they accept their failure? How do you see Barça's future under our president and Flick? What is your vision for this era of peace? Leave your comments below, reply to other cules. Let's make this section explode with blue and garnet passion. Don't stay silent, join the discussion, and let's continue celebrating together. Visca el Barça.